Remember, man. That's right. Most niggas speak from three things, Byrd gang. Their ego, their wallets, and their dicks. Real niggas speak from the heart. That's right. Word up. This is not a confession, this is testimony, post-game depression, postpartum shit, birthing cocaine aggression, and it ain't no fable, true story. Niggas been steady running blow, like I suffer post-nasal, yeah. I think it's time we blew a city out. Hospital mask, rubber gloves, hire chicks, every titty out. Like Leroy Bonds, Nicki in some newer form, enterprising on the real estate, fake doing some. My killers fly out, crack team buyout, run and swarm the city like some track team tryout. As far as laws, make our own, keep a code of life, cause pride comes before the fall, nigga. Roll the dice, cause we welcome that. Walking on our turf, stepping wrong can be quicksand or a welcome mat. Course it all depends, never label nothing. Wait to see if you the nigga other niggas call a friend. And be a man amongst them other guys, or you'll perish and you'll never see the treachery coming otherwise. Dope shop, look out on the pill stash, cause dope fiends are two words, nigga, real fast. For the high fiends take
prime time, newmellow.com, we here, NOE, Byrd gang.
Byrd gang, Dipset's in the building. You already know what it is, man. Baltimore stand up. It's your boy. Know the name, know the difference. Holla.
Yes, sir. So what's going on? What's new? What you working on, man?
Right now, I'm working on some things. Got the couple new singles about to pop off. One is produced by a group called Misfit Sounds out of Baltimore. The name of the song is called Model This. You know what I mean? So about to have DJ Self going on in a minute. And I got another joint called Blues featuring Rel, the R&B singer Rel. You know, we all, you know, he's beloved to us all. You know what I'm saying? But got that single that's about to pop off. But on the internet right now, I got a lot of things jumping off, man. I got the Reaction single bubbling. I got the Fame single bubbling. We just did the Michael Jackson tribute. That's, you know, it's doing some good numbers. So, you know, I like to stay busy. As far as the situation with Jim, that started, what are we, 2009? It started in like 2007. I was over there writing for Puff, and my business partner, Nicely Chaplin, you know, she was still shopping my music around. And at the time, Bad Boy wasn't signing any artists, so she took my music to Capo. You know, Jim had a A&R position over at Warner, and he had signing power, so that was a good look. So she suggested that we go to Jim, you know, and I thought it was a good idea because at the time there weren't too many individuals in the business that were willing to take, you know, the guerrilla marketing tactics that Jim was willing to take. You know, although he worked for Warner, he still was the type of dude who called his own shots. And at the time, because the whole controversy between me and the similarities to Jay-Z and what have you, there were a lot of A&Rs who were afraid, basically, to take the risk, you know. But Jim being Jim, you know what I'm saying, he decided to say, you know, let's take a risk. You know, he heard what he heard, he knew it was talent, and he was just like, at the end of the day, it's about money. And you know, he threw caution to the wind, and I've been Byrd gang ever since. You know what I mean? So, Capo took that risk, man. You know, I'm always on for that. And talking about what it's like working with Jim and the whole Byrd gang and the whole Dipset thing. Like first off, the whole Byrd gang conception was very unique in that Jim decided to take artists from different sections of the East Coast. It wasn't the kind of thing where, like, for instance, Dipset was a Harlem-based group, you know, where everyone was pretty much from Harlem for the most part. But Capo just wanted to take dudes who could spit, but really live the shit that they were spitting. Really came through the gutter. And so, you know, in his travels, you know, he felt like he wanted to sort of recruit, you know, different folks from different parts of the East Coast, like DC. Chink Santana's from DC, and you got Mel and Sandman that's from Brooklyn, and you got myself that's from Baltimore. You know what I mean? So it just made for an interesting mix when it came down to recording, because you had so many different influences making the music, you know what I'm saying? But it turned out to be a beautiful thing. You know, the chemistry was beautiful, you know what I mean? And you know, I just hope it's something that we can continue to you know, to match. And as far as, you know, working with Diddy, like, I always have to, you know, I always have to make mention of that, because there are a lot of aspiring artists out there who feel like you know, this is the career that's made for them. And when I started writing for Diddy, it wasn't something that I initially planned on. When I moved here from Baltimore, of course my goal was just to be an artist, the same way any other artist would set, you know, his goal. But when the opportunity presented itself to write, that's not something that I particularly wanted to do. Because I'd never written for an artist before, and I just felt like it was sort of a waste of time, you know. But I learned early on that when it comes to this music business, you gotta jump in however you can jump in, and you can't be picky, you know what I'm saying? And the worst thing that you could bring through the door as an artist is your ego. You know what I mean? Ego is gonna leave you broke. That's just the bottom line, you know what I mean? So I had to learn how to swallow that. I'm still learning lessons on how to swallow that, but it humbled me. And I just think, you know, for all those artists that are up and coming, trying to really get in the door, let go of your ego, be confident, but let go of the ego, and take whatever opportunity presents itself, and then capitalize on it. And you know, that'll make sure the outcome is the outcome that you want. And that's what I did, you know. So shouts out to Diddy on that, and I wish all you other artists like myself, you know, the best of luck. And as far as this whole cigar thing, it's, you know, cigars has always just been a hobby of mine for like maybe the last 10 years now. You know, I was raised around a bunch of OGs, man. Like, you know, you walk in the house or you walk into the gambling spot and all you smell is cigars, you know what I'm saying? Or, you know, tobacco pipes and things like that. I actually collect tobacco pipes too, believe it or not, you know. I'm a young old man, you know what I'm saying? But it's something vintage about it. It's something honorable about the whole culture. Once I got into the art of cigar rolling and the history of cigar makers, it's a very, very honorable tradition where these dudes don't play. This is what they do for real. It's not like cigarettes. I mean, and I'm not talking about Black and Miles. I'm talking about Romeo y Julieta. I'm talking about Punch. I'm talking about Gurkhas. I'm talking about Cohibas. I'm talking about real cigars. But when I moved to New York, I was fascinated at how many different cigar shops were in New York City, because I come from Baltimore, and cigars it's not a thing you're gonna see in Baltimore. So when I moved here, you know, you're able to go into the cigar shop and literally see the cigar roller sitting there, actually rolling and creating a cigar. I had never seen that before. So I made friends with a cigar roller by the name of Francesco, who's from Dominican Republic. And he showed me, you know, how to roll cigars, and I would just come in the store and just watch him every morning. And then I started sampling his blends, and I started combining different blends. Like, what if you blend this blend with that blend? Or what if you took this tobacco and aged it with this, and this, that, and the third? So finally, we came up with a blend that I particularly liked, that fit my taste. And he said, you know what? Let's just make your own blend. And I called it the Canopoli cigar. So, of course, P-O-L-I means city. Kino is my name, so, you know, Canopoli cigar. And I just started marketing it, man. I started talking about it in my music. I would have it in the videos, and so when I would hit the street, dudes would be like, yo, give me 5 of them, give me 6 of them, and it just started out like that. And, you know, now hopefully, you know, pretty soon I can turn it into something really, really legitimate, you know what I mean? You know, complete with a tobacco license and all of that, you know what I mean? So, but it's just one of those things you stumble across, man, where fate chooses you, you know what I'm saying, instead of you choosing it, you know. But I'm very honored to be a part of the culture.
Yeah, baby, you know what it is, man. Like I said, DJ Mello, we here at newmello.com. We here with NOE, man. You know it's more than music, man. We do more than just record, man. We writing, we got clothing, we got cigars popping, whatever it is, man. We hustling.
You know what I mean? It don't have to be a recession, you know what I'm saying? It don't have to be, just because they say it is, you know. But shouts out to newmello.com and the whole Byrd gang, whole Dipset squad. Jim Jones, Mel Matrix, Cam, what up? Joel's Young Prince was popping. Baltimore,
if you want it, baby, you can find me on the block, disobeying the law. We true G's, stop rapping the streets, pants sagging with my gun in my strap. If you want it, baby, you can find me on the block, disobeying the law. We true G's, we true G's, we true G's.
Listen, it ain't fiction when you really broke. When you faced with an eviction, let her know you could really choke. How you cope, how you breathe better, how you supposed to up the ante in the jungle and achieve